Guys, this is work.
Well, I'd like to say I know what you're going through, but I don't have a...
Oh, man. So, dudes, you want to hear the story of? You want to hear the story of Millie's birth?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And what happened after?
Yeah.
Yes. That was concerning.
So, Kayla's water broke at 2 in the morning, and we went right to the hospital. Got to the hospital about 3:15. And we got a lot of tangos with us, by the way.
Not a problem.
And then we had to wait for
Am I really about to?
7 hours. Oh my gosh.
All right, lads, let's get it done.
Yes, no gun. Love it.
I got a Pila.
I got a legendary Uzi.
I got a Uzi too.
Timing.
Did
Are
you
you
get
in a
the
fight?
contract?
Yep, I've got him though.
You got him? Okay. Should I shoot this?
Okay, as you were saying, wood broke at 2:30. You got 3:15 to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to get in this chopper because I'm gonna take this chopper down as soon as they get in it. So we waited for 7 hours in a triage room because they didn't have enough nurses. There were so many so many births that day.
Shotgun here.
Right here.
Crazy.
Broke his armor.
Oh, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside, away from windows. Okay, so she started labor in the room.
At like 5 p.m.,
All right,
4 or 5, something like that. And like she handles labor like a champ. Like she's amazing. She doesn't like. She goes through everything without an epidural. She gets 1 IV of pain medication. That's it. And is just like powering through labor like crazy. She finally starts pushing once she gets to 10 centimeters. Oh, great.
I got
Where
one,
are
there's
they?
only one more.
I'm taking fire.
On the yellow one.
Moving.
Another guy behind you on the left.
There
got
you
you.
go, Juan.
I've got you.
And so when she starts pushing, once she gets to 10 centimeters, once like it's really time to start pushing, she starts pushing and she pushes for 45 minutes, which is not that long, and baby's out. Like,
Really?
Wow, that's
yeah, it was, and like Kayla, like they have stirrups that you can put your feet in.
Hey, I'm gonna buy plates for you guys.
Yes,
Here.
please.
I got 4, I got 4.
I need some.
Oh, I need $500.
I'll buy some.
And so she pushes for 45 minutes, gives birth. Amelia is just like perfect and beautiful, and
Body armor here.
thank you. And they put Amelia on Kayla's chest, and I cut the umbilical cord, and then it's not 2 minutes later that the room is full of nurses and doctors. Like they pull in a resident, they pull in like a ton of nurses, and they said the placenta didn't come out in one piece.
Oh.
And so they had to pull out the placenta. Like, they were pressing on Kayla's stomach from the outside to pull it, to loosen it from her uterus. And then...
Body armor here.
And then they had to literally, like, press up against her uterus with their fists to get the... to get the rest of the placenta out. So, like, the doctor's arm is, like, up Kayla and is, like, pressing against her after giving birth.
That sounds like one of the more...
Well, so that's not the worst part. Then they get that taken care of. Well, they get the placenta out, but there's
Zone 1.
bleeding. Like, she had a hemorrhage on her in her uterus. And there was uncontrollable bleeding internally. And they didn't know how to stop it. So they were literally just pressing on the wound in her uterus. Trying to loadout drop,
It's
great.
a loadout drop.
That literally is landing on top of me.
Literally on top of you. And
I
so
have not moved.
they brought in all these doctors and nurses and brought in a hemorrhage kit. And they are like, they're doing surgery on Kayla. It is, I mean, it's straight up surgery.
Oh my god.
Basically, and she had no anesthesia. She had no epidural. And so she's having open body surgery immediately after giving birth with no anesthesia.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I'm in the room right next to her, just
You're
watching.
probably freaking out a bit.
I had a nurse attending to me. There was a nurse paying attention to me because they said, you need to go lay down because you can't be passing out on the floor right now. Because, like,
Next objective located.
guys, it was terrifying. Like, it was the most helpless I've ever felt. There was a moment where we both thought Kayla was dying. Like,
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
there were seriously moments where we were afraid that she was going to die. Because they couldn't stop the bleeding, and it took them an hour to stop her bleeding. And so for an hour, Kayla's just in agony. Like, she's just screaming as they put a balloon to try to put pressure on the wound to keep it from bleeding.
Losing ground.
Yeah.
And that stayed in her for 2 days. So, like, it was shocking. Like, it was very traumatic. Like some serious,
Imagine.
like some
All supply boxes
serious
found. Solid work.
trauma. This is a nice.
Do any of you guys got rockets?
Moving.
Nope, but I have a team down here.
Yeah, I do. And so after like an hour, they finally get her situated. They had to do a blood transfusion. They had to give her 2 pints of blood to keep her stable. And Kayla didn't. Sniper!
Moving.
I'm behind
Nice.
a
Hit his
UAV.
shield, hit him.
They give her 2 pints of blood to keep her alive, and she's awake the whole time. And it's just like, I mean,
Tough moment.
it's just shocking. Should I get a UAV, guys?
Damn. I got a UAV. You want me to pop it now?
Yes.
Oh, why
I
are you
might go get
taking
a
pop
cluster strike
shots?
and dump it on them. There's a team down in that house.
Friendly UAV
Broke armor in the window. So all in all, like that night they were like asking if Kayla wanted to feed Millie, and I said absolutely not. She's gonna rest. I'm gonna give me some formula because there's no way
It's just not a
Kayla's gonna
good
feed.
idea.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it was guys, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, you know those war movies where like somebody's bleeding out
Yeah.
and like you're watching them
Right, I'm gonna-
helpless. You got eyes?
So that scene from... What?
Did you say? Oh, I thought you said right in front
I
of me. Oh, right. Yeah,
I know.
like in real life, like the story.
Yeah, exactly. It's like in Saving Private Ryan. There's
I'm
this one
moving
scene
here.
where they're just
Moving.
this guy's been shot and he's just bleeding out, and they're just
Yeah.
sitting there watching.
I mean, it's like when somebody gets shot and they have to reach in their leg and plug the artery and like just hold it.
Yeah.
Do we want to take this bounty?
Moving.
Shield again. Lying down, sniping, careful.
Cold-blooded. I got a hit on him.
Hold him out of zone, guys. Just hold them out of zone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They
I
got a
don't have eyes.
UAV.
Yeah, on the right.
Enemies in the area.
There's enemies here.
Taking fire.
Broke
Moving.
shield.
Setting charge.
Pushing around this wall right here, guys. Watch here.
Moving.
Yeah, I'm keeping this side. I'm keeping the right side of the wall.
That's a good
We
position,
need
Juan.
to move.
Yep.
They're moving on the other side, man. Moving like up that
Moving.
way.
Yeah, no, there was a guy right here, right on this side of the wall. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm hit.
That's what I mean. He's down. In zone.
Gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
What's that?
Gas is closing in.
That guy's
Relocating
getting
the
zone.
safe zone. 25 are still active in the AO.
People heading
Moving.
this way.
Contract time expired. Lost the target.
We're not all here.
here?
Regroup in a safe zone. Enemies in the area. Fucking away.
What's up?
He's coming here, guys.
Enemies in the area.
Drop.
Dumb mother.
Can't get to them.
Closing in.
There's an airstrike on my body. Take
Get to
it
the safe
and
zone.
throw it at them.
Be advised. Friendly precision
Wait,
airstrike
why did you
inbound.
throw it there? They're on top
I have
of the
another
mountain.
one. I had another one. I can't carry two. They jumped. Appreciate the help, one.
Get to the safe zone. Setting charge.
Who,
Dear
Danny,
boys,
do you still
appreciate
have
that.
a
UAV
USB?
overhead.
Oh my god, there's a... Don't go upstairs. Don't go upstairs. Check for UAVs, Danny, if you can.
Be advised. Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Danny, stay up there.
Oh, now you tell me. Down. Yo, yo!
Nice.
Nice.
Contract failed. Let's sharpen up.
Hey Danny, isn't this your first
nine.
win?
That's my first win.
That's 12 kills. Nice.
I had one.
That was so good.
I don't know how on earth that just happened because I went and like burped Millie in the middle of that and was like completely AFK for a large portion of that round.